Welcome back, survivors. Disturb Z here, and we are back in Empyreon, and we are going to do another hint and tip video today. I have been asked to do a video on how to add a little bit of aesthetics to ships. There's some people who have issues with how to add a little bit to their ship to take away from just a flat surface. So we're gonna make up a couple models today. Nothing too big, nothing too fancy. Um, we're gonna build a mock ship, if you will. Okay, so mock ship just to give it a little bit of something something. Actually, let me take that off. Let me do something like that. Does it really matter if I do this? No. No, it really doesn't. But we're going to do it anyway, just so that you have a better idea of the different applications that you could use something like this in. Okay, so there we go. Basic basic ship design, nothing too big, nothing too fancy. We'll go ahead. We'll go ahead and run this over here like so. That way I can show you a few extra little things here. Okay, there we go. Basic ship design. Nothing big, nothing fancy. You got your flat wall, you got your little arch side. Okay, so a lot of people would get to this point and they're like, okay, so now what? So we're gonna add a little bit of stuff to it to give it some aesthetics, and we'll do several different styles so that you can kind of find something that you like, something to add on to it to give it more than just a flat surface. Okay, so looking at just this, there's several things we could do. Okay, first off, I'm thinking if we come over here with some of these, what are these shapes? These corner small C. Okay, hold on, get my rotation down right. You could do a little something like that. Start it out, bring in your next pieces, and see now at this point we can switch over to say this block, the little ramp block. And then boom. Now you no longer have a flat wall, you have a little something extra. And of course you can always, put the little point on the back end as well. Get that on there. That's one way you can do it. Oops, we took out the wrong block there, guys. Hang on. Uh, yeah, turn my light on. I knew I was missing something on here. I was like, why does it look so dark? Well, that's why. Okay, so we got that. Another idea would be to add on. Let's see, we'll go with the ramp A here, and we'll just do a little something like this. We'll put these in here, and then, oops, we ran out of blocks. And then you just run those down there like that, and ta-da, you no longer have a flat side. And of course, you could change this up. You can use these to, let's see here. Where are my thingies? Go into here. So if you wanted to, you could always come in and you could use little ribbings like this to add in little thrusters like that, you know. And then now you have a nice little way to add thrusters in and give shape to a flat side. So that is another way you could do that. We'll do several of these here, guys, just so that everyone can kind of get some ideas to help their builds out a little bit. All right, let's see here. Let's go with, and this one might actually be a bit small to really. You know what? Let's well, I guess I could leave that. Like that. Let me go ahead and bring this down a little bit more. It's a little bit small for what we're needing done, and yeah, we'll ignore that for right now. Just hold on, because it's gonna bother me. It really is gonna bother me. We'll just add it on to the back side over here. No big deal. Not a big deal. All right, so we'll come over here, and once again, we can run a couple of things down here like so. Add in our ramp pieces at the bottom as soon as I quit spinning the block past where I need it to be. And now we can take it from here and we can actually come back with the ramp C mediums. And we could put those in between it. Hold on, get my rotation. There we go. Do like so, and then grab the cube half, add those in, and then not only do you have ribs, but you're actually adding an extra layer of protection on your ship while giving it some detail. Okay, so we can do that as well. We'll go ahead and remove all these. And we'll do a little bit of something different. We've covered ribbing a little bit. Okay, let's switch gears and let's say, oh, I don't know. Let's say we're going to use the piping. Let's use the piping for a little bit here to add on and give ship a little bit of structure here. So what we can do is we can add on, see how many is that? 2. So we can come in here like so. Turn these guys. Okay, then grab the 4-way piece. And we'll grab that T one more time. Oop, we didn't place it. Hold on. There we go. Got it placed. Throw in a couple little things like this. This gives a little bit of piping to your vessel, which I think, it adds a nice, very nice look to it. Let's see. Let's go. Let's use the piping, but let's do something a little bit different. Okay, let's go over here and let's grab these round corners. Let's see. We'll put a couple round corners down here like so. Okay, now we're gonna, let's see, from that we're gonna need these edge rounds. So, and all we're gonna do is make like a little tank looking thing here. Go ahead and fill that in. Okay, so we have something like this now, which is good. We can now come back over and grab our cylinders again, or like I like to call them, our piping. Uh, let's see. Hold on. Give me one going that way, one going this way, and we'll play with this for a minute. So we'll bring it down here like so. Because what I want to do is I want to put some curves into it. I don't want it to be just a straight pipe as I go to the straight pipe. Uh, so we'll come out here a little bit and put in one of the cross pieces like that. And I know the front of it's going to look a little bit funny. Actually, it came out fairly decent. It's this bot. Well, no, that will fit right there. Boom, just like that. So now you have, just a little thing that comes out over here, goes over here to a tank, and on this one, let's see. Um, what do we want to do? What do we want to do? We want to do. Let's see. Hold on. Why are we not? Oh, because we didn't bring it out. That's why. Hang on. I made a boo boo. Okay. We'll bring it out just like we did on the other one. We'll bring it out one. We'll put the elbow down on it. And on this one, we'll put the T here. And what we'll do is we'll just bring it out like that. We'll turn these guys. And then we can either just connect straight into it like so. Or what would I want to do here? We could actually add in a piece like that and give it that connected. It's not just a free floating pipe look, and actually connect it back into the structure. Or you could do that. So that is one way that you can add a little something something to your builds. It just depends on how detailed and how crazy you want to get with it, guys. There is no right or wrong answer when it comes to adding things to make it look good. I mean, if you like the design of the pipes, throw some pipes on there. If you like the design of the ribbing, do some ribbing. Let's see. Oops, we missed. Sometimes I wish I could color my crosshairs a little bit. Go ahead and fill that back in. Okay, so we got that. Let's see. What other shapes do we got? What else other things can we do? Okay. So we can also come back up here on the top, just like we were. Well, top side, it really doesn't matter. We can also come back in and start using these little guys here, these little ramps like so. Throw out 3 of those guys. And then we are going to need, which block is it? This guy, the cube quarter. And it's basically the same thing that we did earlier with the wider ribbing, but it gives you much more narrow grooves. And I haven't used this one a whole lot because this is a fairly new block for me. Um, But I do like it. I like how it looks. I like what it brings to the table as far as a different design, because not everything has to be a solid block wide to add detail to it. Because unfortunately, we are under the a block is a block constraint. So, we got to work around those a little bit here. Okay, let's see. Let's do, oh, I don't know. Let's grab this guy. Okay, let's switch it up a little bit. All right, let's come back over here and let's say we're going to make a added, let's just add some stuff here. Bring this out a little bit more. Okay, good. So let's say we're going to add on, we'll ignore the front of the ship. We're going to add on and make a new little section here. We'll just add this in here like so, and it makes a nice little rounded corner. Now, if you want to expand on that corner, what we can do is we come up here and we'll find the ramp D. And as you see, the ramp D fits perfectly with that edge. Go ahead and bring that down. And then we can do a little bit of a different type of ribbing. I like my ribbing, guys. Y'all are going to find that out. So once again, we'll do the same. We'll do the same pattern. We'll split it off. And on all these big spots, we will do full blocks. And then we will come back over here with the cube half. And boom. So now, not only do we have the regular ribbing that we just did, but we have added on to a corner. So now you have like two different slopes here, plus ribbing. So your flat, square, boxed corner ship now is something a little bit different. A little something different, a little something special. It adds to it. It really does. And and if you want to say you want to get even fancier, let's go ahead and let's combine the stuff that we've already got. So let's go ahead and we'll add in a little bit of pipe work here, like we had done earlier. Just like that, we'll grab these T's. And then we'll come back in with the cross pieces and just be like, boom. Rotate this guy. So if you do that, now you not only have a sloped corner, you have ribbing, and you have piping all at the same time to enhance your design. And on top of that, you have just added more armor to your ship. So you have layers of armor here versus before you had a single thick wall. Now in this spot, you have literally 3 blocks thick. Well, 2.5 if you count the pipe as a. Depends on how you look at it. Pipes are kind of more of a half block with their hit points. Yeah, 1250 on the hit points versus 2000. So it's like 2.5 blocks worth of armor, and you've made your ship look cool. You've added a little bit of something to it, given it a little bit of design. Now I'm going to come back over here real fast, and I'm going to add another wall. Oop, too far. Hang on. Add just a little bit of a wall here. Now, one of the things that I do like to do with my ribbing, and I want to show y'all real fast. We'll grab some of these medium thrusters. Is what I like to do is I like to use this slope right here, and we're gonna do the exact same thing. We're gonna use it as ribbing. And then we would just literally come back down here. Let's see, let me grab a few more. And we'll add this into our section of ribbing. If you don't know where to put thrusters, and you need up thrust or down thrust, and you have a flat section of your wall, utilize it. Throw your ribbing in there. um, you feel like they're a little bit exposed, they need a little something extra to to protect them. Okay, that's fine. Let's go ahead and we'll throw down. Oh, no. Come on, keys. Work with me here. We'll just throw down a little something on top of them. And it all depends on how thick you want your ribbing, guys. So, if you don't mind a thicker look to it, do it like this. This way, your thrusters have a little bit of protection on them from the outside. And once again, we can come back in, and we can just straight up do this, add it in there like so. Come back in with the ramp A's. And then because we've already got it built up, we can go ahead and just run whole blocks right here. Oh, hang on, we messed up there. Whole blocks right there. And now you don't have a whole lot of your thruster exposed. You just got, just a little bit. So it's not a bad look. I like it. So let's see, what else can we do with thrusters? Let's throw a thruster down up here. We'll just do two thrusters like this. We'll do something just a little slightly different here. Let's go ahead, bring out the regular ramps. And we're we're gonna pretend this is a whole block. We'll just replace that as a whole block. Just ignore that this is like the front of a ship here, guys. This is just for, just for demonstration purposes. But we'll come back over here like this. And as you can see, we got, our blocks. And, some people are concerned that, hey, my blocks might get, or my thrusters, I should say, not my blocks, my thrusters might get damaged. And we'll do the same thing that we did a minute ago. We'll go ahead and throw on some of the ramps. And we'll go back with the half blocks again. Just like so. We can come over here, grab the shutters. I like to use the sloped transparent ones. But if we throw that in there, now our thrusters are behind shutters. And we can come over here. Actually, not on that. I need my blocks again. We can come back over here, and we can continue with the regular slope and go back to a full block on top of it. And now you have thrusters hid behind shutters that are fully enclosed. And yeah, that's, if we were to extend this out, that would be, your flat wall underneath it that you've just covered up. Once again, adding thrust to it, adding a little bit of flair, a little bit of style here. I'm just going to do it like that. I'm not going to put the blocks under it. But see, just from this angle, that's not a bad design. Throw that on the side of a ship. I'd like it. I think it looks good. Uh, So yeah, those are just a few little tips and tricks, guys, on how to cover up a flat surface on a ship. Now, they won't work in every situation, every circumstance, but those are a few of the tips and tricks that I've learned to help you improve the look of your ship. Let's see. Is there anything else I can think of? Let me see here. Let me look and see what do we got. Er, I mean, there's a ton of them, guys. You really just got to play with it. I know there's, you can use these little flat pieces, this little piping stuff. If you wanted to add it into one of your builds, like, oh, let's see, hold on here. I've used them before. Hold on, I'm trying to think of a proper use of it. Oh, I would draw a blank right now, wouldn't I? Okay, hold on. Let's just go ahead and let me just we're gonna build a new little section of ship up here. Okay, so say you got a little wall like this. We'll go ahead and go back to the piping. Uh, Flip that. No, that wasn't the piping. Where's the piping? Why are we not under the piping? Go to the piping. I lost it. Why did I lose it? What page are you under? Here it is. Right here. Oh, that's the wrong one. That one. So, you could run some of the piping back. And then on the end, come back over here, grab these little fence toppers. And it gives it a little bit of, a different look. It's not a flat side. It's still flat, but it's not flat at the same time. Also, you can use the other ones to add a design to it if you'd like. Let's see. Let me go. No, not that one. Yes, this one. So if we do something like that, as you can see, we made this little square, squiggly, circly pattern thing, and your pipes are going off different angles, different ways. Um, that's another way you could, if you just have a small spot, something like that might work. So many different options with them. If we do like that, boom. Now, oops, wrong button. Go ahead and back out of that. See, so now you have that little design. You could do another one of those little designs over here, have it run off into a flat wall or something over there, a different angle or something, and it gives you a little bit of a different feel, a little bit of a different oh, I can't think of the words, guys. It's not a flat wall. It gives it texture, it gives it definition, it adds to it. So, I mean, there's just so many different applications here that you could do. I mean, I could sit here all day long and probably do different ones, come up with different designs and all that stuff, but we're going to stop there. I hope that the few that I've showed you today will help some of y'all out on some of your builds. And don't be afraid to try things, guys. If it doesn't have to be perfect. Um, Play around with it. See what fits your style. Something that you like might not be something someone else likes. Play with it. Do different block combinations. If there's a block, what I like to do, if there's a block that I'm not, that I haven't used a whole lot, sometimes I will start a ship and I'll build a ship around a certain shape and then I will try to utilize that angle in different aspects of the ship in different, um, going vertically, horizontally, different areas. So it gives it different things. It really does. It really does. But anyway, guys, like I said, I hope the little video helped some of y'all who are struggling in covering up some of the flat spots. Uh, yeah, let me know. Let me know what are some of y'all's favorite ways to cover up a flat spot. Do you like to go with ribbing? Do you like to go with piping? Do you like to go with a stacked, almost like a step pyramid style where you utilize the shapes and you go down a couple sizes as they extend out to give it that kind of stepped look? Let me know in the comments, guys, what some of your favorite ways to cover up a flat spot on a ship is. And that's going to do it, guys. So that will do it for today's video. I do hope everybody has enjoyed it. If you have, be sure to hit that like button. And if you haven't already, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. It is an awesome, awesome, awesome way for you to show your support to me, to the channel, to the video, and to the game itself. And as always, feel free to share the video on any social media you're using. And guys, just like to stop, take a moment, and thank each and every one of y'all for all of your wonderful, awesome support, all the comments, all the likes, all the subscribers, and all the videos shared. It is awesome. I do appreciate it. And with that being said, until next time, survivors, keep on surviving.